Hello, Star Citizens, and welcome to our Luminalia 2954 coverage. These will just be some quick videos kind of going over whatever the daily prize is for Luminalia. As always, make sure you like or dislike the video, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed so that you can win our monthly prizes. And of course, if you join, you share that 25% chance of winning with all the other subscribers that are joined. So let's get into this because Luminalia, I kind of went over already in that live stream, but I know everybody doesn't have time to watch the live stream, so I wanted to make sure I also made a separate video. So Luminalia is, of course, the December holiday for Star Citizens universe, and it's kind of a gift-giving thing where they reveal something that they're going to give to everybody in Star Citizen. Like if you're a player, you get one of those things that they give away, and we don't know what the thing is yet. That's what the video is going to be for. But also, there's generally some Luminalia skins. So it looks like this one's mostly white with some blue accents on four of those. We'll go over those, and of course, there's always a contest that comes with Luminalia. So let's get into it. I like this little clip of the landing nomad, and then the two people walking around with the gifts, and then if you look in the back, I don't know, is that a Pico that they're holding, and then the surfing Pico, and then the gigantic gifts back there with the cutter. So yeah, it looks pretty cool to me. I might be hopping in later. I'm hoping that I can hop in today, but we'll see if I can, because I definitely don't hop in as much around Luminalia as I should. To find those gift-giving things, the little tiny gift things. I want to find some stuff this year. So, as I said before, Luminalia is an annual holiday celebrated by both the Banu and humans on December 22nd. It began as an irregularly held Banu festival, Sikti Ifanga, Glow Festival, which was marked by the lighting of ceremonial lamps that remained lit until their fuel was consumed while the lamps were burning. All Banu, no matter their location, were considered one solely, which is a group of cohabiting Banu who formed an alliance around a specific shared skill set. Today, Banu and humans commemorate Luminalia with gift exchanges, present hunts, glowing lights, food and drink, gatherings of family, friends, business associates, and acquaintances, and then they have a Galactopedia thing that you can go and read. Now, the deals. So, Luminalia Airlock Busters. So these are the 4 ships that will be available, all starter ships. So the idea is you giving the game to a friend or family member or an acquaintance or whoever. That's the gift that you would be giving, and depending on how much you want to spend, right? We got $45 all the way up to $80. I think the Nomad is the most expensive of these 4. I'm pretty sure. So that's the idea, and then they get a nice little skin with it. Yeah, this white with the blue. It looks pretty good. I like it on the Avenger. I like it on the 100i. I'm not 100% sure I like the Cutter one. I think the Cutter is kind of supposed to look grungy to me. Maybe that's just my mindset. But yeah, I think these two are the best looking. Because I'm not a huge fan of the way the Nomad looks. But with this skin, it looks a little cool. All right, and then we have the holiday referral program. If you guys would like to help the channel, you can go ahead and start a new account with that referral code that is on the screen, or you, of course, can gift that to somebody. But yeah, it helps the channel because I generally just end up replacing one of my ships with the referral ship, which allows me to then give away that other ship. So that's how it helps the channel. But of course, that's completely optional. It does require spending money on the game because I think you have to buy, the cheapest pack is like $45. But of course, you get one, the channel gets one. So that's how it works. But of course, no pressure there. But if anybody is feeling the Christmas spirit, go ahead. There is the code, and that's the program, and that's what you get. 11 days of Luminalia surprises. This is what we're about to go over. So essentially the way that this works, every day, starting today, you go on to the website, you click it, and then you get whatever the prize is behind it, okay? So we don't know what they are, but generally they tend to get better as the days go along, with the last 3 being the best of the bunch. And look at this. There's also some special seasonal cargo delivery missions, and you can see how many presents you can find hidden throughout Stanton system before trading them in for some UEC. So there's that. there's hauling missions, and there's just finding the gifts as usual. So you can go around and find the little gifts in the universe. And then there's the annual contest. So you create a 30-second clip of you basically giving somebody something, I guess, and that's the idea. And you can win some ships. I think the ships are, the third place prize is the Intrepid. The second place prize is the Medical Terrapin, and the first place prize is the Starlancer Max. So there's your prizes for that. I actually, out of those 3 ships, I already have the ones that I like, so I have no reason to enter this one. But I did say, starting in my second year, which my second year started December 4th, by the way, because I just finished my first year as a YouTuber. You don't have to clap for me, I clap for myself. Anyway, I did just finish my first year as a YouTuber. It was an excellent year. And one of my, I guess, New Year's resolutions or whatever is that I will start entering some of these contests and trying to make some videos. And I'll probably be reaching out to some of the community members and stuff to help me make these videos. Really, it's just going to be us putting on some really cool armor, going to some location, and then doing like 5 takes of acting silly, and then that's kind of going to be it. Kind of like this. Like, it would just be, you know, me dropping something, you picking it up or something, whatever, and then some funny commentary or something like that. But that is something I would like to do. If you're waiting for some ship videos, I should have my review of the Intrepid either out late tonight or tomorrow morning. So that would be listen to my long because I'm not opening my watch fast enough. That'll be December 12th, the night of December 12th, or Friday, December 13th. Oh, Friday the 13th. Should I do something? Friday the 13th in December. Huh. Anyway, yeah, I'll probably drop it tomorrow then, just so I have a video on that day. Then this is our, you got to click on it and see what you want. But before we click on it, I want to go over what's down here. So this is what I tell people, right? So $40 for a pack, right, is, you know, if you, this is the thing, right? If you're going to use my code that's up on the screen to do the referral thing, you're gonna pay $40.50 for the game, right? So that's new to the game, and then you get what? I think that ship is worth $30 now. I think the bike is worth $30. So you're basically getting the game for $10. So, you know, if you were looking for what's a reason to use this code on the screen, well, there you go. And then of course there's the rest of the packs, so they basically get slightly more expensive. Not to mention, of course, you get the game. Now, the only thing I will say about this is when you get these packs, you're not getting LTI, so I just want to be very clear about that. When you get these, you're getting 24 months insurance. So generally, the better idea would be to purchase a ship with LTI and upgrade to one of these ships. Now, you can do that, but you can also take this pack and give it to someone if you know somebody who wants to play the game, right? But there's better ways to purchase ships than these starter packs. So I don't want you to think I'm trying to push you guys into these starter packs. There's better ways. You can, for instance, get an Argo CSV SM, which I think is still for sale. Or you can get an Argo Intrepid, which is a little bit more expensive, or not Argo Intrepid, but Crusader Intrepid. And those will have LTI, which is lifetime insurance. Now, you're not stuck in these. You're not stuck in these as far as your ability to get LTI. So it depends. You know, if you just want a little throwaway ship that you're gonna buy, it doesn't really matter if you're gonna have LTI. So if, for instance, if all you were gonna get is an Aurora MR anyway, and you'll let whoever you give it to figure out the rest, I get that. But yeah, they got some nice little skins in here. I'm not a fan of the Cutter one. I didn't see one for the Aurora, so I don't think that one has one. I think it's just these other ones. So the Avenger Titan one looks pretty cool. And you can see it's 51, and you get 2 paints for each. So you have the This is basically a step up in the quality of the ship as you go, except with the Titan and the Nomad, and I'll explain why. So the Aurora MR is your basic starter. Pretty much everybody should upgrade from that immediately unless you only interested in doing delivery missions. The Cutter Holiday Starter Pack, that is $51, which is not much more expensive, but a significantly better ship. Now you can take a STV vehicle with you, and you have a little bit of cargo space back there. You can do a little bit more than just delivery missions. You can also start to do some low, very, very low level missions for cargo hauling. Then the Avenger Titan, which is the best ship that I think is currently down here. Generally, for the price, the Cutter is better as far as value, but what you get out of the Titan is a ship that you might end up keeping for the length of the time you play it, because it's such an excellent daily driver. It's got a bed in it. It's got, I think, 6 SCU of cargo compared to the Cutters, but it can't fit a vehicle like the Cutter. So if you really want to take a vehicle with you, then I would say get the Cutter. But if you don't really need to take that vehicle with you, the Avenger Titan is the better ship overall because it's the better fighter, has the better guns, and it has a little bit more cargo space. Whereas the Nomad is supposedly the best of the bunch. However, at $71, it's a good buy, but at $95, I would not say it is a great buy. So if you could get it at $71, I think it's a good deal because it comes with the paints and it comes with the game. So that is a significant savings on this ship because generally this ship is $80 by itself. So if you count the amount of the game cost, which I believe is $30, or is it $40? It might be $40. Let's say it's $40. The game is $40, and then the 2 skins, let's say, are $5 each. I know they're probably worth more than that, but that's how much their actual value is. So that's say $50. That means you're getting the actual ship for $21.25, which is pretty good. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the 2-year insurance. I think it should be 5-year insurance, but if you're gonna get it, I see it. And then the 100i. So the 100i is a better ship than I thought, but at this price, I just don't think this one's worth it. I do like the skin, so I could understand some people going out and purchasing that skin if you already have a 100i. But this is the only ship on the list that I just think is completely not worth it, because the 100i and the 300i are basically the same ship, except the 300i is better in almost every way. The 100i I do think is slightly faster, if I'm not mistaken, but not in any way that's relevant. So I think you're better off getting a 300i or even a 315p for slightly more. But if you happen to just really love the 100i, I could see you getting this, but it's generally I don't think so for me. I think you're just better off getting the skins if you like those skins, right? I think the one to get here is the Avenger Titan or the Cutter. Unless you have a real big thing for the Nomad, I would say these two are the best to get. All right, let's get to the gear. Gear here, we have the Cold Front collection, which is some nice jackets that you could wear. And then we got the Neoni helmets, which are the Tingubi, which looks like, what's that, red and gray. And then the green and gray. So they're keeping the red and the green for $4 each. I feel like this should have been a pack. I don't know why it wasn't a pack. That would have made a lot more sense to me. Because 4, 4, 4, 4, that's great. But I would have loved to see all this stuff in a pack. They got the white one, the Ana. But if you put all 5 of these things in a pack, because this is $12 separate, if you put them all in a pack for $10, I could see people buying that. I could see people maybe don't care about the jackets as much, but I could see people, or actually no, this would have been $16. So if you put it in a pack for like, yeah, if you put it in a pack for $10, or actually put it in a pack for $12, basically you get one of the items for free if you sell it in a pack. I think that would have been a very good idea, CIG. I don't know why you didn't do that. But these are a little too expensive, CIG. So this is, you get the shotgun, the SMG, the suit, and the helmet, right? I would put the value of each one of those things at $4. $4 for the shotgun, $4 for the SMG, $4 for the suit, $4 for the helmet, if you're talking about discounts, right? And then the field light, that's maybe $1. Like those don't really do a whole lot. So 4, 4, 4, 4. This should have been $17. If this was $17, I think you would have sold more. The same thing for this one. This one, I think the laser pointer's a little bit, so maybe you could have sold this one for 18. But yeah, your discounts got to be a little deeper, CIG, if you want people to buy some of this stuff. I would love to see the numbers on that to see how many of these you actually sell. Because maybe there's some people out here that just buy this stuff all the time. I know there's some people who buy everything, but if you want more people to buy this stuff, you got to do some slightly deeper discounts. 20% sounds good until you start looking at the value of each particular item, and I think that's where it kind of fails. So I think you're almost there, CIG. Get it to 25%, and I think you're good to go. And then there's the discounted subscription passes. 1 year, you're getting 10% off either way, whether it's Imperator or Centurion. This generally is a good idea if you want to be an Imperator. I wouldn't say it's as good of an idea if you want to be a Centurion. But $22 off of a one-year pass is pretty good. I would love it if they would do a 2-year pass with a 20% discount, because then I think you would get a lot of people that are willing to do that. Like me, I personally would have been willing to do that. If it was a 2-year with a 20% discount, you know, $40 plus off of doing it. Like the more years you do, the better discount you get. So I think a slightly less missed opportunity, but still one missed nonetheless. Then there's the bobblehead that you can get. They don't. I don't know how often they sell this, but 10%, it's not that big a deal. $45 for a bobblehead is a little intense. So unless you really, really like that particular suit or helmet thing, then I personally wouldn't get it. If they had maybe if they put the Artemex armor in there or something like that, I would probably be down for that. But yeah, this one, I'm not a particular fan of that suit, so I wouldn't get that one. Pico the Penguin slippers are sold out. They were sold out immediately, I think. Well, not immediately. I think they were sold out the first day, though. And then the Star Citizen beanie, which I don't think is anything special. The Microtech sweater just looks a little weird to me, but it is an ugly Christmas sweater if you ask me. So I think it fits, but it's sold out anyway. And then this is very basic, the UEE long sleeve shirt. But the Star Citizen hoodie, I have one of these. It is nice. I don't particularly like the pockets on it. So CIG, if you're listening, next time you do a hoodie, do better pockets, especially for a $75 hoodie. I think I got a discount on mine, but I'm not 100% sure. The bomber jacket, though, I hear good things about. I haven't received mine yet, though. So, yeah. But I heard good things about this. I didn't see anybody that had a problem with the bomber jacket. So, yeah, we'll see what that ends up being. And then, yeah, the fleece. It's an Origin fleece. I'm not a huge fan of the fleece, but I can see, I like the colors of it. And I just don't, somebody, if you have one of these fleeces, let me know in the comments if it's worth the price of admission. All right, let's do our flip. Luminalia 2954 calendar day 1. It is, that looks like a challenge coin. Spectrum badge, okay. Luminalia Spectrum badge. Light the lantern and spread joy. Show your spirit with an official Spectrum badge to kick off the holiday. All right. That's very, it makes sense. The first day, they're not going to give you anything crazy. If I did it, I would probably give away something really cool in the beginning and hide this stuff on like day 4 or 5 when people are already very invested. But then again, there are people who really, really like Spectrum badges, so I get it. So yeah, that is it for this one. That is our Luminalia 2954 day 1 coverage. It's not going to be that intense tomorrow because really all they're gonna do tomorrow is just hop on here, see if there's any new deals, which I seriously doubt there will be, and then we will click day 2 and we will see what we get. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any more ships or anything. It would be cool if they, I don't know, did a skin for every day or something like that. But maybe the way we'll do it tomorrow, if they give away something in game, we'll actually go in. If if it's available in game. We'll go in game and see what it looks like in game, and that's the way we'll do the coverage. So it's like something to actually watch, right, for the people who don't have time to get into the game right now. All right, that is it for this one. I will see you in the next one. Shout out to the members. Peace.